Aaron, can you fucking stop for 5 seconds and go through an off season without drama bullshit? Like, good God. First, you came out of your underground of debating whether or not you want to retire or not. But now you're digging yourself in a bigger hole than you already are. Like, why does this guy deserve to be a top five quarterback of all time? I can name you five quarterbacks that are better than him. Obviously, you got to put Brady over him because Brady has something that Rodgers will never have, like 7 rings. Mahomes is better than Rodgers. I mean, that's not even a debate anymore. I can't believe that I told Packers fans 2 years ago that Mahomes already is better than Rodgers. But they said Rodgers was better than Mahomes, but Mahomes is better than Rodgers. You got to put Peyton Manning over Rodgers. You got to put John Elway over Rodgers, and you could even make hell. You could put Joe Montana over Rodgers. I mean, what does Aaron Rodgers do that makes him the greatest quarterback of all time? Oh, he has good touchdown interception ratio. I mean, so does Russell Wilson and Dak Prescott, but they're not considered top 10 quarterbacks of all time. I mean, Rodgers is barely top 10. He's not even Rodgers is not top 5 of all time. Why does he deserve to be in the top 5? And I don't give a fuck about his stats. Like, he hasn't been to a Super Bowl in long. Like, at this he's becoming like Brett Favre. The only difference between Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers, I mean, yeah, is Brett Favre did something illegal against the law. Like, this is the same shit that Aaron's doing the same shit that Brett Favre did. The only difference between Aaron and Brett Favre is Brett Favre did something bankrupt or something, and Rodgers hasn't done something like that yet. But and like it's Rodgers is just we know Rodgers is not retiring. We all know the Packers are going to trade him to the Jets. We all or the Raiders. Heard a report about the Panthers. Green Bay, you are mega fucked. You are mega fucked because you probably should have planned this a long time ago because Jordan Love sucks. He stinks. He garbage. Aaron Rodgers was the whole reason you guys were even had a shot, like, but more times. But at the end of the day, you have Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre for 20 years, and you only had one Super Bowl to show for it. Like, that is pathetic. I mean, you want like that's pathetic to a franchise that's been that sucked for 30 years until they got Brett Favre until they won their Super Bowl, and then Brett Favre made it back, but he ran into John Elway, which John Elway is a better quarterback than Brett Favre. Then they got Aaron Rodgers, and the only difference between Brett Favre's run and Rodgers' run because Rodgers hasn't been back, and number two, that Rodgers' run is looking more like a Mickey Mouse Super Bowl run because he played a Falcons team that was trash. You played a Caleb Haney led Bears team, like, and the only reason why you made the playoffs or even had a seed is because the Giants choked away a 10-point lead to the Eagles. Like, we all know the Packers are going to suck once they trade Rodgers. They're going to go for 2 years of Jordan Love, and then they're going to either get Caleb Williams or I don't even know. They might even get Caleb Williams next year's draft if they trade away Rodgers, which is looking true at this point. But word up, retard Packers fans, Pat Tar fans, keep defending Rodgers.